Hearts have been abusing the eyes and the faith of their fans over the last few games, so Stephen Naismith insists that the Hearts fans were right to turn that around and abuse the players. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. Hearts obviously losing 2-0 to Falkirk in the Scottish League Cup was not good. Doesn't matter how many you lose to Falkirk or in what competition you lose to Falkirk. At the end of the day, Hearts have lost 2-0 to a team that have spent, over 5 years in League One up until this season. They've spent over 5 years in Scotland's third tier competition. Shouldn't be beating a team like Hearts, especially not in a Scottish League Cup game where a win gets you into the quarterfinals. And let's be honest, for Hearts, it's their only realistic chance of winning a trophy along with the Scottish Cup, because I'm not delusional. And I don't think we can win the league or the Europa Conference League or the Europa League for that matter. So, yeah, Stephen Naismith has come out and he said that the fans were right. The 2,000 travelling fans were in their right to basically verbally abuse the Hearts players on the pitch. And Stephen Naismith here, I think he's like an old school manager. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt me. We hear all the time now with these adverts that, words can do damage and that your voices can affect people mentally and things like this. I mean, screw that. If you're a professional footballer and you're getting paid good money, it's an honour to be a footballer. It's an honour to play for these clubs, and it's a high pressure job. If you're not good enough, if you underperform, then I think you should be expecting to hear the wrath of the fans that are paying good money to follow, support, buy shirts, buy strips, memorabilia, whatever. So yeah, no, the fans I think are in their right, as long as it's nothing like too personal or anything like that. The fans are within their right to shout abuse and let their feelings know. And Stevie Naismith seems to agree with that. He says, quote, "The fans are going to be disappointed when you're not winning a cup tie where you're heavy favourites. As the game went on, we started making wrong decisions. We're disappointed we're out of the cup. I'm really frustrated because the way we started the game, we had 4 great chances and we didn't take them. We spoke about when we are being aggressive in possession. You've got to watch the counter because that's a big thing for any team you come up against. That's what leads to the first goal. And at the second goal, we kill ourselves again, which effectively takes the tie away from us. You've got to watch that counter. That takes the lead to the first goal, and it's the second goal, we kill ourselves again." End of quote. So, yeah, I mean, pretty much agree with Naismith. We were poor, we did make mistakes, we weren't good enough, and we deserve to have the criticism coming the way from the fans. And speaking of a guy that I think deserves a lot of criticism lately is none other than Lauren Shankland. I mean, at this point, like 3 months ago, the thought of him leaving Hearts would have been disastrous. Right now, it's like, I mean, he's not really doing anything. He's not helping us win games. He's not standing up. He's not scoring important goals. I mean, he's not doing anything. If Hearts were without Lauren Shankland for this season, the way things are going at the moment, you wouldn't even feel like that is a big deal. So, we need to improve. We need to get better. I think everybody at Hearts right now deserves criticism. Stephen Naismith, I don't think, has been good enough. His tactics, I don't think, are good enough. I think he changes it too much. I think sometimes you're better off just being simple. I don't think you should be rotating player after player after player. I mean, it is good to have big squads. It's good to have quality and depth, but at the same time, I don't think we've ever seen a team. I can't remember any successful team, not just in Scottish football, but in football in general. I can't recall any team that were successful by constantly making 5, 6, 7 changes every single game. To me, that doesn't work that way. I mean, you look at all the best teams that we've seen in like recent decades, and they've all pretty much had a best 11 to choose from. Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 players could get switched out, but for the most part, you've always got that core of the team that doesn't change. But for some reason, Stephen Naismith seems to be trying to change everything. He wants to change 5, 6, 7 different players every game. I don't think that works. I think you've got your core best players. You should, every successful team should have 8 or 9 players, I think, that pick themselves, and possibly a couple of positions that you could change about. But no, for us at the moment, that's not really happening. And yeah, I get it. That means that we have good players in multiple positions, but I mean, it also means that Stephen Naismith is just not, keeping the same squad, and therefore you're never going to build, you're never going to get consistency. If Naismith doesn't know our best 11 or our best first 9 players, whatever, then that doesn't bode well for us this season. Anyway, that's it, guys. I agree with Naismith. I'm glad to see that he is admitting that we were underperforming and we deserve criticism because it wasn't a good performance at all. And hopefully we can bounce back in the league. Or hopefully we can bounce back quicker than that against Victoria Plaza. But I'm not really looking forward to that game. I'm not excited about that game. Not because I just don't think we're going to win. I think it's going to be a bad loss for us. But we'll see. Thursday night. It's a few days away. Who knows? Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday might feel a bit more positive. As for right now, nah, I'm not feeling it. But we'll see what happens, guys, comes Thursday. So yeah, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.